who really hurts when they spoil the ball?
Oh, tell you what, Stephen May, I see starts for like 5 minutes after he hit me.
I know. When they won the premiership, Melbourne, Stephen May punched me that hard, I'd have 4 stitches in the bladder.
Fair dinkum.
Yeah, Stephen May's a tough one. He's strong.
I just felt like I was in La La Land for ages after he hit me.
So it sounds like you are both stating that Stephen May is the best fister.
Yes.
Oh, I think so. Oh, I've never felt so much pain.
Today we have an AFL World exclusive. 2 brave AFL footies have come forward to blow the whistle on what is really happening on and off the footy field. As far as we know, this is the first time an AFL footy has ever agreed to speak on camera. I so appreciate you guys being here and reaching out to me. What do you want to talk about today?
I want to talk about not being in Vegas. Why does my cousin, the rugby league football, get to go to Vegas?
Where do you want to go?
Las Vegas. How come the Super Bowl gets worldwide recognition and we get Australian recognition?
This game's played in Australia. I'm comfortable here. It's one thing flying, a few hours to Perth in a gear bag. I can deal with that. But like 12, 14 hours or whatever it takes to get to another country, that's not on. I'll go flat. And then if I go flat, it's very hard for me to get pumped up again. I just don't feel that I can do that.
It sounds like you're talking about working conditions for footies.
We certainly are. Actually, I think we should have a union.
There's no security, no super. We're game day balls, right? What happens after that?
You guys don't have a pension, clearly.
No.
I don't want to be an oversized, out-of-shape ball sitting in some village where there's footballs that have retired since 1940.
And this is why we need to go overseas to grow the game so we can make a pension plan.
Well, I'll tell you something. I am not going in some gear bag for 14 hours.
You stay on the shelf at Rebel Sport then. Have you heard some of the language on the football field? The workplace conditions, having to put up with that language on the field is disgusting.
Look, I think you're a bit soft. You got to take that, mate, because the thing is, they're frustrated too. We're frustrated with the way we get treated.
No, well, the people in the outer can't swear, so why should the footballers swear at us?
Don't take it personally, you know what I mean? Windy Hill, Western Oval, Arden Street. Do you remember those grounds, mate? My dad and my uncle used to tell me we used to get sworn at, we used to get manhandled. You guys, it was out of control in the 70s and 80s.
But it's 2024. Times have changed.
And what about the lacquer? Isn't there a lacquer issue?
No, it's great. Makes us look nice and shiny and new all the time. It's fantastic.
Are you joking? When that wears off, I feel like I'm naked. I've got 60,000 people just staring at me like, how do you reckon I feel?
It's a better look for TV.
Is it really? Do you like everyone looking at you just strutting around in,
hence why
in all your
why
glory?
we have the lacquer on. So a nice, shiny, bright ball. It looks so good on TV.
I don't like the lacquer because it makes me sneeze, the smell of it.
And you reckon I've gone soft?
So I understand there's potentially a 19th team coming into the league in Tasmania. And how are you guys feeling about that? How do you feel about the travelling there?
I don't mind Tasmania. Better than going 14 hours on the other side of the world. And also, the thing about Tasmania is I know that the footy club I'll sort of favour a little bit play there. So I want to try and line myself up properly when they've got the ball in hand.
So you actually have a favourite team? Sounds a little biased. Isn't that kind of unethical?
We should be so neutral. It's not funny. And I don't like Tasmania. It's too cold down there. We should go to bright and sunny Las Vegas.
Well, I'm not lying 14 hours in a bag, hardly breathing in some gear bag with other footies. No one even talks to each other. It's ridiculous. There's 10 of us in there and no one speaks. The colder just makes us tougher. It'll bring us closer together as a footy group as well, which is most important, I think.
Well, when was the last time we got together and had a pump-up session?
What is a pump-up session?
It's when us footballs get together in the equipment room at the MCG and all get pumped up to 69 kilopascals.
And then what else happens there?
Well, we just get to know each other's football. Like if you're red, how'd you become a red football? How'd you become a yellow football? And the X factors are the AFL X ones, which were pink.
You know that there's an issue going on with us balls. There's a certain ball who's got a problem.
I've heard the rumours, yes.
And the rumours are that he's been placing bets in his gear bag while he's been getting pumped up. Any activity that he's involved in, he's been placing bets.
Wait, hold on a minute. You guys are betting on the games that you're involved in?
No. I have a couple of bets a week, but it's games I'm not involved in.
Games you're not involved in. So you can tell one of your football friends to do certain things so you might be able to get your bet.
If you want pension plans going forward for all the footballs, we need to have gambling. Gambling is a big source of revenue for the AFL. I bet responsibly.
I've heard that one before.
I thought maybe we could do a lightning round. Are you open to that?
Look, my pressure's starting to drop, but go.
So which player has the softest, warmest touch?
I think Tom Hawkins. He's been around for so long. He understands how how to treat a football.
Really? When he's been handling me, he's fumbled me and bumbled me. And
Well, maybe he just doesn't like you.
that's what I was starting to feel. Well, the fact that you're saying that he gives you TLC, that gives me nothing. And then you got Jaden Stevenson who flips you up and down. You ever seen that when he flips you up?
I have.
I felt like vomiting at one stage. I thought, shit.
I remember 2 years ago, Josh Kennedy was squeezing the hell out of me. I had bladder problems.
I remember that because I was looking at you weren't even bouncing properly when they were bouncing you.
No.
You didn't seem to be bouncing properly.
And that bloody turf in Optus, it's so hot in Perth. It's so hard.
How'd you feel after that game, squeezing you and that?
I was really sore.
I think they're all rough as guts, to be honest, and I'm not happy about that. That's another thing I'll bring up with the union. I don't like the handling.
Who really hurts when they spoil the ball?
Oh, I tell you what, Stephen May, I see starts for 5 minutes after he's
I
hit me.
know. When they won the premiership, Melbourne, Stephen May punched me that hard. I had to have 4 stitches in the bladder.
Fair income.
Yeah. Stephen May's a tough one. He's strong.
I just felt like I was in La La Land for ages after he hit me.
So it sounds like you are both stating categorically that Stephen May is the best fister.
Yes.
Oh, I think so. I've never felt so much pain.
In which player's arm do you feel the safest?
Nick Larkey, I feel safe in his chest.
Yeah, he's nice. Look, he's one of the nicer ones. There is a few others. Do you notice, even when he kicks you, he doesn't kick you hard. He just makes you glide. And you can tell he's like, I don't want to hurt you.
He doesn't kick through the ball like most players do.
No.
So it sounds like you're saying that Souvlaki really caresses you guys.
It's so comforting.
You definitely don't feel any pain.
Which umpire do you dread being bounced by?
Razor Ray, I don't know about yourself, but when he bounces me, I go 50 metres to the left, on the ground.
He's a terrible bouncer.
And then he throws me up. Why can't you just throw me up from the start? Why do you have to punish me first?
He's so rude, Razor.
And then, picks it up and he's rough. He picks up it's like my fault because you can't bounce me.
It's karma because now he's got a sore back.
So would you guys rather just be thrown up?
We'd love to be thrown up.
I totally agree. Just throw us up.
Is it true that one of you was the ball in the Ben Keays incident last year at the Adelaide Oval?
Yes, it is true. It was me.
I can't believe you actually. Because
You
what
gotta be
happens on the
honest.
ground stays on the ground. Remember that?
No, it used to. Not anymore.
What did you feel like at the end? Were you deflated?
Jeez, I haven't heard that one before. Yeah, mate, I was pretty flat.
Yeah, I thought you would have been.
You know what? I've just had a thought. What's the game called?
Football.
So it's named after us. If we don't show up, there's no game. We're bigger than the game. So we should boycott if we don't like the conditions.
So really, we run the show.
Absolutely we do.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. Your bravery and honesty is so commendable. And I hope that you'll come back again throughout the 2024 season.
You're welcome, my American friend.
We're happy to come on as long as you don't share in our names.